Hear ye, here comes the judge. It is the Yogi Judge, Judge Dawson, here with another podcast. I know that these podcasts are going to bring you information and inspiration that can not only empower your life, but maybe not just your life, maybe someone that you know, a family member, a person in your community. You know, I'm all about growth. I'm all about trying to add value to your life. So I don't take for granted that you've taken a few moments out of your day to listen to my podcast. So I will be short and to the point, making sure that what I do will add some type of value that you can either pass along or enjoy yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having an amazing day. Today, I want to talk to you briefly about being a judge. And, let me tell you what I mean about that. Everyone knows that I'm a judge, I'm a yoga teacher, but most importantly, I am a human being trying to add value to your life. And today, in this podcast, I want you to contemplate something. It's never great to judge other people. Now, I spend my entire career at this stage judging people, right? So who am I to tell you not to judge when that's what I do every day? But outside of my job, and even within the realm of my job, I still understand the fragility of judging people, the fact that we're all human, the fact that we all make mistakes, and that we can all fall from our grace at some point if we just make a misstep, right? None of us are perfect. So I'm very careful as I judge people, and I try my hardest to live out the theories and things and information that I give from the bench and in these podcasts. But today's topic is, it's never great to judge other people, but it is worthwhile to take a second and investigate how a life dedicated to indulging a certain person or a thing actually works out. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to judge people, but you have to take time to contemplate the people, places, and things that are in your life to see if it is working out. And if it is not working out, you have to make a judgment to get rid of it. So here's the short of it, right? We all have relationships. We all have jobs. We all have ambitions. But every now and then you have to look at each one of those and determine whether or not it lines up with your greatest hopes and dreams. So with your relationships, are you in a relationship with a person who cares about your hopes and dreams? A person who's actually helping you move toward your greatness? You have to analyze that, and you have to judge that person because your life depends on it. See, when I talk about judging, I'm not talking about doing something frivolous and just making, accusations. I'm talking about life or death, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not here. We're not going to live that long. And the time that we have is valuable. So the people that we are around and the things that we invest our time in has to be worth something for you and to you. So look at that relationship and determine if that person is working toward your goals. Same thing with your friendships. The people that you spend the most time with, you are going to be like those people. I mean, maybe that's good and maybe it's not. There's a saying, it's been said 1,000,000 times, that your 5 closest friends can tell anybody everything about you. So when you have friends that you look up and say, hey, you know what, I'm not like that person, but that's my boy. In reality, you are like that person because you wouldn't spend that much time. Or you're wasting your time and you need to make that judgment to get out of it. So move into your friends. If you have friends, here's a really quick telltale. If you have friends who you cannot share your future hopes and dreams with, then that's a friend you need to eliminate. You need to judge that relationship and eliminate it. See, we all have friends who want to hear about how bad our relationship is or how your husband or wife gets on your nerves. They want to hear about that because that's entertainment. But when you're talking about your hopes and your dreams and your 2-year goals or your 5-year goals, and if you don't have a friend that is totally dialed in while you're talking about that, meaning they're off base and off topic or looking here and there and they're not focused, then maybe that's not a friend who has your best interest in mind. And that's a friend that you need to walk away from, or at least limit the time that you spend with them. And now let's move to your situations. If you are in a job, If you are partaking in activities, drinking, drugging, whatever it is, clubbing, I don't know, it's not all bad. But if it doesn't align with your future hopes and dreams, you need to cut it out. So for instance, if you want to be a groundbreaking, award-winning doctor and scientist, no, drinking every day or every weekend and drugging is not working towards your greatest self, because you need to be mastering your craft so you can be a master of your craft. Now, if your goal is to be the best bartender in the world, maybe you do need to sip on the drinks every now and then so you know that they taste good. Hey, I'm not judging, right? All I'm saying is you have to make that judgment. You know what your goals are. You know what your greatest hopes and dreams are. And you need to make sure that the situation that you're in, the job that you're in, that is all working toward you experiencing and achieving your greatest hopes and dreams. So, like I said, the situations, the relationships, friends and family, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, it all is the same. If it's not working toward you being the best that you can be, judge it quickly, analyze it, determine if it's working out. And then you need to make movements, because life is short, ladies and gentlemen. Life is too short to continue to play small, to continue to entertain nonsense. It's too short to spend a lot of time with people who aren't helping you elevate. Because when it's all said and done, you want to look back and say that you have achieved your goals and you had a life well lived. And part of that is eliminating, after you judge, eliminating the people, places, and things that are not helping you achieve. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time today. It is the Yogi Judge, Judge Dawson. I truly appreciate you spending this brief moment with me. If you have not subscribed to my email, Dose of Positivity, sign up. You can go to my website, www.judgedawson.com, so we can stay in touch. You'll learn about my podcast, my emails, my events, my meet and greets, all those great things. So go to the website, enjoy yourself, look around. But most importantly, this week, look at the things in your life that you need to get rid of. Make those judgments, make those adjustments. And until we meet again, like I always say, be the best you can be cycle breakers, and namaste.